Dear students, class 9th, I am sending you the 2016 English paper, and let's start from the beginning. Now the circles that they have filled, most of them are wrong, so I'll tell you the correct ones. Number first objective is Quaid-e-Azam was the founder of Pakistan. This is correct. 2 and 2 makes 4. Nobody has any right to hurt us. They advised is wrong. They ordered is also wrong. They requested to him again and again, or they appealed to him again and again. I want to buy a blue car. The underlined word is an adjective. It is explaining the color of the car, which is a noun. Nomads were camped in the shelter of the rock. This is out of course from the old book. The avalanche leapt upon the village like a wild. This is also old course. Bill was a. This is also old course. Number 9. Dash was the 5th largest nation of the world at the time of independence. This is also out of course. Abolish means to finish. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had formulated a charter. The companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam were generally poor. The villages on the hillside were mostly built with stones. This is also out of course. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb. The avalanche had taken out of course. Now moving on to section B. Attempt any 6 of the following. All questions carry equal marks. The first one is, why did the people of Makkah turn against the people of Medina? The people of Makkah turned against the people of Medina because the people of Medina had helped and invited Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So their love of Islam had made the people of Mecca against them. Why did Kalu slap the man hard? This is out of course. What was so special to attract the botanist? Out of course. Number 4. Why was the alarm bell rung? This is also out of course. What do you understand by selective viewing? This is also not part of it. Why did people become homeless? People became homeless. This is from which chapter? Whichever chapter is, check the chapter and answer the question. What did the Holy Prophet ﷺ do? First of all, he abolished the tribal distinction. Why people could buy water? People could buy water because the Jew was not giving them water free of cost. Okay, moving on to paraphrasing of the following sentences. As a white candle in a holy place, so is the beauty of an aged face. This is also from the old woman. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretch in a never-ending line along the margin of a bay. This is daffodils. Continuous as the stars that shine means that the daffodils were so many, just as the stars are so many. There are plenty, uncountable in the sky. And twinkle on the Milky Way, the way stars twinkle on the Milky Way, the stars are being compared to the daffodils. They're telling just as the stars twinkle, the daffodils were also shining. They stretch in a never-ending line. They were so many that they were just like the stars in the sky. Along the margin of a bay, the daffodils were planted along the line, the margin of a bay. Next is question 3. Read the stanza carefully and answer the questions given at the end. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. This is from the poem Hope. What kind of song is the poet talking about? The poet is talking about the song of hope, the song that the bird sings, and here in the poem the bird song is being compared to hope. What do you understand by sore must be the storm? Sore means lots of difficulties and problems. Storms bring a lot of problems. What kind of storm is enough to abash the bird? A light storm. The bird is so helpless and it is so fragile and tiny that a small storm can even abash her, finish her. What is the theme of the stanza? The theme of the stanza is hope. Just like the bird never loses hope in a tremendous storm or in a small storm, the same way we should never lose hope. Read the passage carefully and answer the questions given at the end. He went to the Jew and offered to buy a well from him to whatever price the Jew would like to sell it. वो यहूदी के पास गए और उससे पेशकश दी कि वो जितनी भी कीमत लगाए उस पर वो कुआं ख़रीद लेंगे. The Jew would not agree to sell it at first. यहूदी ने शुरू में तो बेचने से इनकार कर दिया. But then he thought it might be more profitable. फिर उसने यहूदी ने सोचा कि ज़्यादा फ़ायदा मंद होगा अगर वो हज़रत उस्मान रज़ी अल्लाह अन्हु को पार्टनर, हिस्सेदार बना ले, as he was a chief businessman, इसलिए कि वो बहुत बड़े बिजनेसमैन थे, ताजिर थे. He therefore agreed to sell. इसलिए उसने ये फ़ैसला किया कि वो आधा हिस्सा कुएं का हज़रत उस्मान रज़ी अल्लाह अन्हु को 12,000 दिरहम में बेच देगा. Now, what are the questions? At what price did Hazrat Usman want to buy the well? Hazrat Usman did not give a price. He offered the Jew to give him any amount of money that he want for the well. Why did the Jew agree to sell the well to Hazrat Usman Razilullah anhu? In the beginning, he refused to sell. Then he thought that he would sell him half of the share. How much share of the well did Hazrat Usman pay to the Jew for the share he bought? He paid 12,000 dirhams. Now translate the following into Urdu. There were arched bridges over streams. Some of the stones were not held together by mortar. This is out of course. A lot of the stone was skissed and splits the slate. This is also out of course. The man on watch went inside the cave. जो चौकीदारी पर आदमी था वो गार के अंदर चला गया. हज़रत उस्मान रज़ी अल्लाह अन्हु stood up and went out quietly. हज़रत उस्मान खड़े हुए और खामोशी से बाहर चले गए. Down in the valley, a blue river flows with clear water. नीचे घाटी में a blue river, एक नीला दरिया बहता है जिसका पानी बहुत साफ है. Write a letter to your friend congratulating him on his success in examination. Same way, letter pattern, examination hall, city ABC. Then you're going to write the date. Later on, you're going to, dear friend, Assalamu alaikum. I got your letter yesterday and came to know that you have taken the top position in the exams. I'm so proud of you. I felt so good when I heard this news, etc., etc., etc. And then you go on and end the letter. Or you have a choice. Write an application to the principal of your school. Principal spelling is wrong. PAL of your institution for remission of fine. Now same way, the principal, comma, government high school, comma, city, ABC, full stop, subject, remission of fine. Respected sir, this is to request you that I was absent on such and such date because my brother was getting married. I forgot to send in an application. I am requesting you to kindly remit the fine that has been imposed on me because of my absentee. I would be very thankful to you for that. Yours sincerely or yours obediently, XYZ, class 9th, and then date. Moving on to the letter, to the story. Write a story with the help of outline given. Winter, a snake frozen with cold. A farmer takes spit, carries it home in a basket, places the fire warms, tries to bite. Son of the farmer kills the snake. Moral, I'll find out the moral. This is, I think, a leopard doesn't change its spots because a snake always bites. Even if you do anything good to him, he still keeps on biting. Translate the following into English. क्या आप मेरा साथ देंगे? Will you support me? मैंने खाना खाया. I had food. हम अल्लाह से डरते हैं. We are scared of Allah. भैंस के आगे बीन बजाना. To cast pearls in front of casting pearls before a swine. इस्लाम हमारा दीन है. Islam is our religion. अपना काम वक्त पर ख़त्म करो. Finish your work on time. माले मुफ्त दिले बेरहम. Easy come, easy go. वो झूठ नहीं बोलते हैं. They don't lie. Now your paper 2016 has also been sent to you. Go through these papers. Go through all these papers. Revise all the stories and best of luck.